Go down, quiet down, go on, stop, guys, stop!
No autographs today.
For heaven's sakes, that's right. We're on air, no autographs, step back. This is WCYR, as seen on CTV1, as seen on Channel 31, live, uncut, uncensored, at Redfern. And you're with Sky and Lewis tonight in the
Sky and Lewis show. And it's great to have you join us.
It's actually a group show, Sky. We don't take credit for everybody else's work. But anyway, that's fine. We've got lots of great segments coming up tonight. Sky, what are they?
Okay, we have Sexpression coming up.
No, Sky, I said great segments coming up. What are the great segments?
Okay, we have a band coming up doing a performance
now
in
you're
the cabin.
talking. What's the band called?
Okay, it's called...
The Sling Shots!
That's them. Yeehaw!
We got all the great segments coming up, like Film Forum, Cabin,
Film Forum.
Off the Planet with Sky. You're doing that. You're going to be doing Trip from Hell because you just come back from
India.
And you brought us all presents.
That's right. Bindis, marijuana, sarongs, you name it. I brought it cow dung.
Yes, Sky. We don't endorse drug use on this show, but it's okay. Moving right along. You got In Stitches with Silvana, who's actually going to be performing tonight. That'll be a first.
All right, Silvana.
Silvana, a.k.a. the floor manager.
But did I mention that I brought back some cow dung for you, Lewis?
Oh, thank you very much, Sky. That's great. Okay, we'll be joined here next week by a new co-host. Maybe that could be you. Just give us a call, 9698-2968. If you like the opportunity to be sitting where Sky's sitting right now. 9698-2968. Sky, what else we got?
Okay, we've also got Nightcrawlers with Jay and Bindi.
Yeah, then only thing being, Sky, in your absence, we've changed the name.
To Things That Come Out at Night.
No, yet to be classified. That's okay, you're a bit behind the game.
Bit
Jay,
behind the scenes.
Bindi.
I'm still got jet lag.
Yeah, and it's not Jay, it's Jazzy Jay and it's Bop and Bindi now.
Oh, okay, Jazzy Jay and Bop and Bindi.
Course in the show since you've been away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're also going to meet the audience. We're going to do some autograph signing.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about a bit what's happening in the community. And also tomorrow, who are you going to vote for, Lewis? Republic or the Queen? It's a very rude question to ask what people are going to vote for, Sky. So anyway,
but that's okay.
We're Republic!
We're a political community show. We're allowed to be open on air, isn't that right?
I'll be voting Optus.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I'll be voting Green as usual.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all you have to say?
That's all I have to say,
Anything
Lewis.
else?
Have you had a good week?
No, it's been a really horrific week for me.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, we won't talk about that then.
Oh, okay. Are you not interested in my week?
Well, no, but we don't want to talk about negative things on live television.
Oh, okay, because we're going to be up and happy.
Exactly, up and happy, except when we get to Trip from Hell, we can talk about my week.
Oh, okay.
In India.
Well, I look forward to talking about your week, Sky, and some other time we'll talk about my week. That's fine.
All right.
But now we'll go to none other than Joe with Sexpression.
Take it away.
Hello, and I'm Joe, all right? So nick off. Okay, hi, I'm Joe, and this... okay, Lewis. It didn't work. Hello. My name's Joe, and this is Sexpression, and tonight we have a fabulous topic to talk about, and I've got a fantastic guest. And without further ado, I will introduce my guest, Leigh. How you doing?
Pretty good. Thanks a lot, Jeff, for having me here. It's kind of cool to be here.
Darling, it's a pleasure.
it feels really good to be here. So, yeah.
And you've come all the way from the States just to be on CTV
You know
tonight.
it, and it took a long time. Talk about jet lag. Yeah.
It's a long swim, I hear.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to swim.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
We're going to be talking about Hep C tonight, which is, I believe, an area of expertise for you. You've just got a new position with Central Sydney Area Health. So
Yeah.
maybe you could tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I can do that. It sounds kind of boring, but it's not. It's I'm the hepatitis C promotion officer, and I work for Central Sydney Health Services, and I work at REPIDU, which is stands for very long. It's resource. I learned. Resource and education program for injecting drug users, and we're based from at Redfern and at Canterbury. So
Cool.
it's cool. Yeah, it's really groovy. It's great. Lots of good people. Lots of good things happening. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So we hear a lot about like HIV and other types of diseases. We hear a lot about hepatitis, but tonight we're going to talk specifically about hepatitis C. So what can you tell me about Hep C?
Yeah, Hep C is kind of an odd one. It's everybody's heard about Hep A and B, and then they heard about the Hep non-A and non-B. Which,
Confusing.
Yeah, very confusing. And actually, that's Hep C. So what Hep C is basically something that you can't see, and it's in your liver, and it's a virus. So people say it's HCV, which gets confused with HIV. So it's and what it is a virus that causes inflammation of the liver. And if anybody wants to know where the liver is, right here.
On the right-hand side, down
That's
below.
right. Well, actually kind of high.
Up high?
Yeah, a little bit up in the ribs there. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
So Hep C, is it like other diseases that maybe it can be, is it transmitted sexually or?
Well, actually, it can be transmitted sexually if you do, there we go, do have anal sex or, you know, and or have sex while you're menstruating. So yes, it is a risk.
Unprotected sex.
Yeah, you want to protect yourself, and basically, if you do have a long-term partner relationship, that talk about when you are menstruating and the possibilities of infection. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, good.
So low to, well, we'll say low risk in terms
Low
of being
risk.
transmitted sexually,
Yeah.
right? But what are the other ways in which it can be transmitted?
Basically, the highest risk is injecting drug use. So not only is it the needle itself, sharing needles, which is blood to blood, it's from blood to blood, but it's also with anything that you do use with injecting, that would include the tourniquet, the
Tourniquet.
Sorry,
It's all right.
that
she's
American
getting
California
there.
thing. Sorry. So and the swabs and the spoons and anything that you deal with it, even opening up the package and dealing with the devices can cause hepatitis C. But other than that, it's getting your ears pierced, getting tattoos, getting pierced. On the other end, sharing razors with your partners, sharing toothbrushes with your partners. So it's any kind of blood-to-blood contact, and you would think, oh, there we go. you would think that toothbrushes wouldn't be a big deal, but actually it is, because you know that your gums do bleed. So if you're sharing it with partners that do have hepatitis C, you are in danger of contracting it.
Yeah,
So.
if somebody else has got it that
Absolutely,
you're sharing that with.
yeah.
And really, like REPIDU also hands out injecting equipment. So really, if you can get to either Canterbury or Redfern, or even get to a chemist and pick up some clean injecting equipment, really you shouldn't be sharing any of that gear.
Yeah.
So
Can I
that's-
comment on that?
Yeah, sure.
Actually?
Go
'Cause
for it,
that-
man.
that-
This is your
Yeah,
show.
yeah, really?
This is it. You're on.
I feel so good. Oh gosh, I keep on messing up on the cameras though.
You're doing
so,
great.
Sorry. Is no, but the getting a clean needle. Oh, there we go. So here we go
Would you
again.
stop changing it?
Yeah. No, but getting a clean needle is prime. If you can get a clean needle, and again, are you doing this on purpose? I know you are. So, no, going to a pharmacy, going to REPIDU, for example, is the best way, and it will, limit the HIV infection. I did it.
Hep C.
Hep C infection. Whoops. There we go.
Ah, that's okay.
That's okay.
So it's great that there are these facilities where you can pick up clean injecting equipment, but also importantly is you can get good information from the staff there. So if you have any questions, ask away.
Ask away, absolutely. And if you, it also, just to make a point clear here, it really has to do with sharing anything. dealing with blood to blood, because even if your friends pierce your ears, which I've had done many times, so, you know, it's about sharing that piercing object, whether it be anything. So, you know, got to be aware of those things.
And I think it's always within your rights to actually ask whether or not how they actually clean their, tattooing equipment or what they use.
Absolutely.
How they, new needles.
Well, that's the great thing, is if you are going to get pierced, which it's a great thing if you want to do that, but you've got to be wise about it. So what you want to ask is if everything's been autoclaved, which means basically boiled in a sense, and whether or not it's reputable in the community. So you want to ask around, see if that place is good for you to get a piercing.
Cool.
So,
asking questions, always a good thing.
Yeah, just make sure everybody's wearing gloves, make sure that everybody's clear on, keeping everything kind of non-blood to blood. There you go.
Good message. Now, how would you know if you actually had Hep C?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because it's such
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. I made that one up myself.
It's a really good question. So let me answer that. No,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great question. Because hepatitis C is such a weird disease in the sense that it takes such a long time to find out that you have it. 10 to 20 years can be the time. What it is either you get fatigue, which means that you're really tired, and that just doesn't mean, not like that you just had a really bad day at work, but that you can't make dinner, that you can't really make the bed, and once you make the bed, you're really, really tired.
And you have to fall into it.
That's right, you fall into it.
Not good if you're late for work.
That's really bad, because you don't want to go to work at that point.
Yeah.
So, basically feeling tired, also getting jaundice or having hepatitis A or B.
Jaundice, is that where you get yellow?
Yellow, yellow. Or if your poo turns white, or if your urine turns brown. So it's all those kind of things, pee turns, So it's like looking for, basically it's being, empowering yourself and looking at yourself. And if you're not feeling right, if you're feeling fatigued and you notice differences, it's time to get yourself checked. And if you know that you were an injecting drug user before and you just think that maybe, you want to get yourself checked out, it's a good idea. I do want to bring up though, if you did have a blood transfusion before 1990, it's always a good idea to check yourself out.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay. So I guess, is it a big issue in Australia?
Yeah, it's a pretty big issue actually. 200,000 people actually now have hepatitis C. And the little quote is 1 person every hour of every day in Australian gets, contracts hepatitis C.
Right, and I guess the only way to find out really if you've got it is to have a blood test.
Absolutely.
So you need to go to your health professional and talk to them and get that checked out. Where could you go for testing, help or support?
That's a great question. Basically, you could go to Repidu, which is based in Redfern and Canterbury, as I said, or you can call the Hepatitis C Council, which is based in Surrey Hills. So,
Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Give me a key message. Actually, should we give the phone number for Repidu?
Yeah, we should.
At Redfern.
Yeah, here we go.
It's 9699. 6188. So 9699 6188. And give them a call if you have any concerns about this. But send us off with a message, because you've got a beauty and I want it.
Don't share a bloody thing, babes.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. That's it.
Hey, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
It's excellent to have you here. And if you would like to speak to Leigh, give her a call on that number and she'll give you excellent information and put you in touch with good support and resources to find out more. Cool. See you later.
Thanks.
And I'm back. This week's gig guide. Got my trusty drum media here. Let's see, tomorrow, the big Hootenanny Spring Fair. We've been talking about that for a few weeks, so I think I'll go through the list of bands this week. I haven't been through the full list. Paul Kelly with Uncle Bill, the Paladins, Karma County, Casey Chambers, Don Walker, Kim Salmon and the Business, Spencer P. Jones and the Last Gasp, Red Rivers, the Rocket Tones, the Grapes, Spurs for Jesus, the Stepfords, 6 Foot Hick, the Deer Hunters, the Exotics, the Thurston Howlers, Kingpin, and I think there is much, much more. So that's tomorrow at Erskineville Oval, which is the corner of Copeland Street and Mitchell Roads at Erskineville. It's $35. It starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow, so it's not too late to go and still get tickets. You can get tickets there. It's all ages as well. What else have we got? Andy 500 at the Strawberry Hills Hotel. We've got Beatniks at Reevesby Workers. Excuse me while I turn the page. We've got Floyd Vincent and the Child Brides. Jeff Duff at the Harbourside Brasserie. That's an acoustic set. We have got Gospel of the Horns, Psychrist Deluge at the Iron Duke Hotel at Alexandria. Guttermouth, Mac Pelican and Philistine at Manly Youth Centre. That's actually an all-ages show as well. Got Henry Rowlands doing spoken word out at Newcastle Civic Centre. So if you feel like a trip to Newcastle tomorrow, get up to the Newcastle Civic Centre. We've also got the Fauves from Melbourne with Motor Race and Rockside Department. They're out at Goldman's at Newtown. The Louisville Sluggers are on at the Eastwood Hotel. We've also got Spurs for Jesus at the Lansdowne Hotel. They basically have sort of a regular gig at the Lansdowne Hotel, so that's in the afternoon from about 3 till 6. And of course, as always, Sounds of Seduction is on at the Lansdowne Hotel tomorrow evening. I think that's plenty of gigs for everybody to go to. I think you should be able to think of something from there to go to tomorrow night. We have another wonderful band in this week. I think everybody was pretty impressed with last week's band. I hope I've done even better this week. I've got the Sling Shots who've come all the way from Brisbane just to be with us here tonight. This is their CD, the Sling Shots.
Thanks a lot.
With those heels, but nothing compared to what I feel. I don't know if I want you. Love for you is something out there. If you go, won't stop you. Go now, baby, I'm from the head. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, last time I saw her, she could hardly speak. She looked just like some Chacho Free. That girl's dark side was hard to see. Well, I once was locked, but now I'm free. I don't know if I want you. Love for you is something out there. If you go, won't stop you. Go now, baby, you're from the head. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Thanks very much. It's called Let's Go if you couldn't figure it out. Oh, all right. We might just do another one. It's a little bit more acoustic than we normally do. So we're going to give this one a bash we haven't done before. Is that going to make you sweat? This one's called Booger Boy. shut. And a decent scheme to get a digit stuck. Fire in a crevice so dark and wide. Flips you the bird and goes for a dive. Booger boy, booger boy. He's a crazy man that you cannot trust. Well, he does not live for drink or lust. Breaks the code for the mother load. Did live with the old green dog. Booger boy, he's not doing all booger boy, booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Booger boy, doing all booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Take advantage of your only sin. And turn your back when he's there. Crazy man with dark green teeth. Well, your catch man, piece by piece. Booger boy, booger boy. Booger boy, booger boy, that's not something you should enjoy. Booger boy, booger boy, you're my booger boy, booger boy, booger boy, not something you should enjoy. Green teeth. Yeah, cover your catch, man, piece by piece. Some on the left and some on the right. Well, he'd be there all fucking night. Booger boy, booger boy. I do it, booger boy, booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Booger boy, booger boy. I do it, booger boy, booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Booger boy, booger boy. I do it, booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Booger boy, booger boy. I do it, booger boy, booger boy. That's not something you should enjoy. Rock and roll, baby.
Sling Shot, ladies and gentlemen, live here at CTV1. We've got people throwing equipment around, double basses exploding, lights falling over everywhere. No, it's all happening down here. And hey,
That it is.
I mean, if you think you can't find yourself, you know, like often, you know, personality crisis, who am I? I should, you know, discover new interests. I'll go overseas perhaps.
Yep.
I'll change jobs.
Yep.
I'll get a haircut, you know, dye your hair pink, so be it.
This is if you're trying to find yourself.
This is if you're trying to find yourself, you know,
Right,
you've
right,
got
right.
all different
Yep.
avenues here.
Yep.
However, if you really want to find yourself,
What do you do?
you come down here, guys. This is the
Here?
only place to find yourself.
What is this place?
This, strangely enough, comes to you every Friday night on Channel 31. It's Wisdom Chambers, and we're a youth review. We want to see you down here. We will, you know, get amongst it. This is actually your time, your place. You know, there isn't a lot of avenues for community outlets. So I really think that get involved, get down here. You know, find yourself here. This is where it's happening.
Yep. Lose yourself, and then to find yourself, come here, and you'll find yourself.
Self again. So
Yeah.
if thou is lost, thou will find oneself in here.
The Wisdom Chambers Youth Review.
And that would be 96982968.
A simple number,
For your pleasure and joy.
and all you have to do is ring that number, and you can be down here finding yourself and finding other people as well while you're
That's
at it.
right. We're a sharing, caring community. You know, it's Redfern. Get back to it.
Yeah, get back to it, because
To
I think
it.
we've all forgotten what it is.
It can be anything, really. It can be yourself. It can be TV.
It is CTV1.
And it's now.
We are
It's-
CTV1.
You know, we're progressing into the millennium. If you want what's hot, and you know, you want to
If you want
get
to
down
take
here,
a bite of the Big Apple,
the real chunks, the real deal.
get on down to CTV1, community television, make it happen, find yourself, find other people, just make that simple call, reach out,
And touch
96982968, Bindi, touch me.
Touch me all over. Okay, I think that's enough before I actually go around the corner and be sick physically. So let's throw to Natalie and Sling Shot, the two guys from there, because that band just went off, you know,
Yep.
double bass
Absolutely.
action. So yeah, it is a band interview.
It is a band interview, not to be mistaken with interviewing band members.
No, because that's totally different.
That would be totally different. But this is interviewing the Sling Shots, who are about to verbalise what
From
they just
Brisbane. Yay,
musicalised.
Bris Vegas. Woohoo! Love you guys. Not that you can see us. Okay.
The Sling Shots!
Excuse me, the band's just organising some couple of glasses of Coke or something. Okay, everyone, coffee. Okay, everybody, all right?
I've got to have a coffee.
The Sling Shots, everyone! Yay!
Good coffee, huh?
Got Pony and Jeff, got it right, and
Nailed it.
Paul and Tyrone are floating around the place somewhere.
Yeah.
We're not good enough.
They're doing all the screaming for us, I think.
So you came all the way from Brisbane just to play here tonight on CTV1.
That's right.
That's great of
That's
you
right.
guys.
Yeah, we're going home now.
Well, we sort of
Yeah,
lined up
leave
a
for
couple of
Brisbane.
gigs in the meantime,
Done our
seeing how we
shit.
were going to be
Oh,
here.
you're going to be here anyway, so you
Yeah.
thought, let's just
Well, sexually, yeah, we were.
Yeah, but
Gonna be
normally
here.
not.
So you are doing some gigs. Let's just we'll
Yes.
get the gig promotion out of the way first. So
Yeah.
you played last night because I saw you.
We
so
did,
I know you
yeah.
did
Bar
play last
Broadway,
night.
yeah.
Bar
Yeah,
Broadway.
it was a good night
That was good.
for psychobilly, rockabilly
The
bands.
Nitrobilly tour, the Howling Moon Doggies,
Nitrobilly.
and the Voodoo Monkeys
Voodoo
we've had the
Monkeys.
last couple of weeks.
And
You're
we brought-
doing that tour
Yeah.
with them.
We brought a brand new band, Gasoline, with us too from Brisbane.
Yep. I only caught their last few songs. I sort of got there a bit late.
Yeah,
But anyway, so
Yeah.
so you're doing the Manly Fishers Club on
Tomorrow
Saturday
night.
night.
Saturday night,
Saturday
yeah.
night. That'll
yeah.
be tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And Sunday night, the Beach Road Hotel at Bondi.
That's
so
right.
that's some gig promotions. So
All
if you want to
four
get
bands
along,
again.
all four
Yeah,
bands again.
yeah.
So get along to that. So okay, let's talk about you guys. What?
He's
How
gay.
did you get to?
I was going to say something.
Oh, not sexually, you mean? Or?
Let's talk
No,
about
just
the
normal.
band.
Yeah.
Your music.
Well,
How you got together?
What do you wanna know? Well-
like school friends or
we started off
boyfriends or.
as another band a lot of years ago, and we were doing psychobilly for a long time, and it wasn't sort of viable. We couldn't get gigs anywhere, especially on the Gold Coast, where you're flat out getting gigs if you're anybody.
Playing with cheeseburger bands?
Well, I was going to say, we then went to doing sort of more cheeseburger, sort of rockabilly, rock and roll sort of stuff, and did that for a little while. Got a lot more money. You get paid a lot more money for doing that sort of stuff, playing
Yeah.
RSLs and things, and got sick of that. We're now on our fifth guitarist, Paul. He's been in the
So
band
you've got a big reputation to live up.
12 months. Yeah, guitarists are hopeless, you know. It's a shocking
Not as bad as singers,
profession.
but like.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've just been travelling along quite nicely for the last couple of years or so, and finally managed to record a short EP CD. And with the help of Triple Z Radio in Brisbane and a few other people, got a lot of promotion and did a little video clip.
Bris 31 too.
Or?
Yeah, it's in station.
Yeah, it's in a couple of stores. We dropped off Faster Pussycat, yeah. Route 66.
Free T-shirts, free shirts.
But
Where's all our
mainly,
T-shirts? We all want free shirts.
we have a website. We have a website which has a crazy name that no one can remember because it's cheap. But if you look on the website, no, I can't because it's like 150 letters, right? And I'm not into that. So
I'm guessing it's www.gofast.2.slingshots.
I don't know if you heard that or not, but it's
www.gofast.2./slingshots with a capital S.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
He knows more about it than us.
Anyway,
yeah, so you get on there and mail order and that sort of stuff, and it's in hundreds of stores throughout southeast Queensland. We've put it everywhere.
So you're not very happy with the scene at the Gold Coast? You're saying that there's nowhere to play?
They knocked down our favourite venue, the Playroom, a few months ago, which left us
with nowhere to play?
Nothing, basically. The Surface Beer Garden, if you're Pearl Jam or the AC/DC show.
So you sort of find you have to tour interstate to get anything, or do these tours with those other bands, or?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do little pubs here and there around Brisbane and what have you, and.
I mean, it must cost you a lot of money to do all this. I mean, I was talking to Tyrone before, and he was saying you guys got robbed or something. Or?
Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, all the profits that we made from CD sales so far got stolen from us.
That is awful. Whoever stole the money.
I'm sure they're in Sydney right now.
On a holiday.
Oh, they would have done a world tour with that money.
Yeah, because we sold so many. They just like, we only got like 2 left or some shit, you know, like.
Boxes.
Crates, I was talking.
So I just want to ask a question. How much hairspray does it sort of like in gel does it take to get that hairdo?
You know how you can get that? You know PPS?
Yes.
Hairspray? You know how you can get the like can with the buddy bottle, a little tiny
yeah.
a whole one of those.
Every day, or like you go through that?
No.
Sponsorship.
After, we're looking for a
hairspray company.
We're looking for a sponsorship from PPS or Silhouette or someone like that. I'll say your name as many times as you like. But yeah, it's.
And does it take a long time to do it? Like, I mean, I know like girls, they're like, oh, my hair's gonna take me ages to do my hair blow dry.
He's getting his way. He's a bitch. He's a bitch when it comes to his hair.
Don't come near me in the bathroom. No,
get out of my choking my hair.
What actually, over the 10 years of doing it, you sort of learn to sleep so that you don't muck it up. Wash your hair once a month then, and it saves on hairspray.
Truth? You wash your hair once a month?
No, that's not true.
Every 3 years, whether it needs it or not. That's his motto.
There's no overkill. No, I sort of wash it out once a week, roughly.
So, do you prefer recording or prefer playing live? I mean, I know some bands that I know, like they sort of prefer to be in the studio and just record and not really play live. Do you, which you prefer play live? Judging by your performances tonight, I think you guys like playing live. So
we love playing live.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. No comparison.
I just think your style of music is better live. Like
we're not like professional musicians or anything, right? We're just novices at this game, and we do what we do. We make as much noise as we can, and if people like it, well, that's great. You know, that really turns us on to get a good crowd going. It's nothing like it. Recording is just a pain in the ass, really, to us, frankly, wouldn't you say?
Yes, in
they
the
enjoy
ass.
being stuck in those little studios and then the mixing and the producing afterwards and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and the types of people that sort of involved with a lot of those places don't get on our good sides most of the time. So.
Yeah, there's this place in Brisbane that's...
You want to tell us a story?
Oh, he's just like a pain in the ass, this bloke, right? You go in there and he's like, you're trying to record and he's like, takes half hour to just like muck your kid up and shit. And then he's like, he says, oh, look, I'll mix down 2 hours, come back, fellas, you know, and so we go up to the pub and have a couple of drinks and we come back and he's like under the desk and we're sure he's asleep, like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just fixing this wire, you know. So
you haven't started yet?
So, like, how far through in the mix are you, you know? Like, Oh, right, yeah, that's right. You blokes come back to the mix, you know. I fixed it. Okay,
So we didn't use that guy in the end. We sort of went to a couple other
Somebody
places.
else.
We used him on the first 3 tracks, which turned out
You
okay.
just want to show your CD again, do you?
Was
Yeah,
it
but-
fun on the back there? Yeah, no, we ended up using another guy.
All right. Well, tell us about your favourite gig and your worst gig. I'm sort of asking all the bands, what's their favourite gig and their
Worst
worst
gig
gig?
was
worst gig, okay.
well, for me personally, was because like I normally didn't drink before I joined the band, you know. And so these blokes sort of got me into this thing. Like we had a drink rider in this club in Brisbane, and it was sort of like a carton of beer, you know. So we sort of had a few, and I just leant down to pick it up, and I fell off the stool, and these blokes are looking at me like.
Off the stage.
Off the stool and rolled a couple of times and then off the stage. But I was meant just a stool was my worst bit, but off the stage wasn't too bad because I was already unconscious at that time.
Best gig.
Play with anyone
would be
famous or like?
Well,
I reckon one of them was like
not sort of directly.
Vans Warped or something.
Vans Warped Tour. When was that? This year? Yeah.
Last year.
January.
Yeah, it was this year.
This is
January
1999.
Yeah, that's funny actually because the passes we got for the day were 98 ones. They gave us like old ones because we were
But
just
they
on the
still
local
let you.
stage. But yeah, there'd be a toss up between that and Triple Z Market Day, which is a radio station, have a big festival in Brisbane every year.
Good.
And that was
there's a
fantastic
shitload
because
of
we got
people
to
there.
play straight after Area 7 and they'd drawn like
A huge
about
crowd.
4,000 people and
So you had their
so half
crowd.
of them came over and watched that.
Excellent.
There was 2 stages, right? So they went to see Area 7 and we came on, and like although they stayed over that side, it still looked like we had a lot of people. So, so we were like cranking, going, yeah, they love us. You know? They're looking out the back, and like there's like about 100 metres back, there's this like bar tent, and they're like jumping on trampolines and shit, and so we just assuming that's our like mosh pit and shit, whatever. And they're getting really pissed and
Over the
rolling in the
hills.
mud and shit, you know. Like
Actually, that gig too is where we shot the film clip that's on this CD-ROM film clip that's on the CD.
Excellent. Very, very good. Well, I would like to thank you guys for coming all the way from Brisbane, especially to be on CTV1.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
can't believe you travelled all that way to
We
come
love
here
driving. We love driving.
and staying in
We'll
flea-ridden
come back next week,
motels.
if you like.
Yeah. Not that we'll mention the name.
Okay, we won't mention the name of where you're staying.
Roach Motel, it starts with.
Thank you very much for taking the time to come on. I know you're busy while you're doing your tour down here and you want to see all the sights of Sydney and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you very
Before we
much
get
for
out of the
coming in.
traffic.
And so tomorrow night at the Fishers Club at Manly.
That's right.
And Sunday night at Beach Road Hotel at Bondi. Get along to the Nitrobilly tour. You can see the Sling Shots, you can see Howling Moondoggies, Gasoline and Voodoo Monkeys, 4 great bands. So
right.
thanks very much, guys. And to
No
Paul
worries
and
at all.
Tyrone, who didn't want to come on camera again. So and I think we're
They're
going
shy.
to Lewis.
Hey, on you guys. Well, it's the part of the show where we meet the audience. And now in the audience tonight we have a few people. I'd like to know who they are. You're probably thinking the same thing. You guys here with the band or what?
Nah, boys. We're innocent bystanders.
Listen, but you're sure not groupies?
No, I can guarantee we're not groupies. No, we're here for you, son.
Yeah, so what brings you into the show?
Oh, here to see you. The rest of the gang.
Here to
Bindi.
see me? Yeah.
I'm a big drum fan. I like drummers.
So you thought the band was alright despite not knowing them though?
Oh, despite only having a little bit of a drum kit, it was alright. No, it's like a broken arm, innit? Just kidding.
They did
Rough
alright.
as gut. No, it's cool.
So where are you from?
Miranda.
Boys carrying bar.
Caringbah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a long distance relationship.
Oh yeah? With the band?
Not with their band. Oh, hopefully the longer the better, you know what I'm saying?
We're doing them out in the car park.
Doing them out in the car. Alright, who else have we got in the audience tonight?
Let's end on a sound actually.
Oh, they're here for the coffee, alright. And I think it's going to their heads, so we'll leave them now. And who do we have? Who do we have here? The makeup artists themselves. Now, what's your name again?
Julie.
Julie. Now, where are you from, Julie?
I live here in Sydney. Now, I was in Brisbane, where the guys came from.
And did you ever meet them when you were in Brisbane?
No, unfortunately not.
Did you like their gig tonight?
Absolutely. It was fabulous. The bass was excellent.
Yeah. Good one. And so you're doing makeup now with Makeup Glamour?
Absolutely, yeah.
You enjoying that?
It's great. Yep.
And you enjoy being on the show tonight?
It was wonderful, great experience.
And who was your favourite person to make up?
Oh, you, of course.
Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't expect you to say that. And you also did makeup tonight as well?
Yeah, I did.
And how did you feel the night went?
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Happy with your performance?
Totally. Really good. Yeah, really good.
Well, I don't know why everyone's clapping you and not clapping you. What's going on here?
I slipped them the 50.
Slipped them a 50. Well, it works for me. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go to Sky in just a second. As you can see, we've also got Bindi over here who doubles as a presenter, behind the camera, also audience member. Bindi, what do you have to say for yourself? Right, and as an audience member, she's great with the hands, and of course clapping is her forte. Bindi, give us a bit of a clap, and how do you do that? Right, as you can see, she's a real professional. Notice the way she's very careful not to ruin the fingernails. Is that right? So you can't speak, but you can make little sounds. That's great. Right, okay. Bindi, you're not allowed to swear on TV, okay? Okay, and you're not allowed to do Madonna Vogue moves either. Now, what's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole, I've never seen you before.
No.
You came in especially tonight just to see the show, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I do.
And how do you find it's going?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah? Any comments?
No, because I think you're going to hit me soon with that.
Not at all, I wouldn't hit you. I hit you with the 69. Here's Sky and her guest tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Sky Angel and thanks for joining us here at Off the Planet, where I'm presenting issues of life, the universe and everything in it. Now I've been away for a few weeks, so it's really lovely to be back. I was travelling in Hong Kong and mostly in India, where I went on a great spiritual journey. And I wish I could come with some wonderful philosophies about life, the universe and everything in it from India, but instead I'm coming back with a trip from hell, which you'll see later with Lewis. But anyway, without further ado, I'd really like to introduce a wonderful lady on the show tonight. She's a great many things. She's a healer, she's a teacher, she runs workshops, she's a presenter, she's a musician, she works with angels, couple therapy, you name it, she does it. Please make her feel welcome, Gabrielle King.
Nice to be here.
Thanks for joining us on the show, Gabriella.
Oh, it's a delight to be here.
And there are so many things that you have to present. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, with all the things that you do, with kinesiology, with couple therapy, I mean, ultimately you're aiming to heal individual people, and then that enhances the healing of the planet. Is that correct?
Oh, that's absolutely correct, yes.
Great.
Yes, my intention is to let everyone know that they can heal themselves. Although I'm a therapist and I'm a trainer and all of those things, you can do all those things yourself. And it's my intention to bring all this information to families so that they can become their own therapist and help their children evolve and become confident in life.
And ultimately, peace on earth begins with peace in the home. Is that correct?
That's the main centre call, absolutely, absolutely.
And so I'm really interested in the couple therapy that you do, and you believe that ultimately the reason why couples are splitting up in this day and age is due to lack of communication.
Absolutely, again, absolutely. Communication is something that we all need to learn. If we don't learn to communicate, we can't become self-realised individuals. We don't know how to become the person that we're looking for. We're still people that other people think we should be. We belong to society and we fit into rules. A self-realised person, and you are that, is a person who begins to stand up and speak for themselves and being able to communicate what it is that they need. Most people are communicating without words, without intention. They say words without any meaning. And what you say is what you get. So cause and effect, as simple as that, makes your life work in a positive way or not a positive way, and that's up to you. Yeah. So in relationships, what happens is that people end up not speaking to each other at all, and they expect each other to know what they need. And nobody's a mind reader, but somehow in relationships we walk around without saying a word and thinking, gosh, I wish he would do that. Doesn't he know that I need this? And he says, but doesn't she know that I come home at 7 o'clock at night and where's my dinner? And all of these things, and that's right. And one after another, these things, unspoken, unresolved, become like seething, what I call volcanoes. They start boiling and they're boiling, and then you're watching for the problems, you're watching for the conflict, and all of a sudden, voila, and you're arguing about something that really is irrelevant because of something last week, last month, or even 3 months ago that was extremely vitally important to you.
Or even issues like from childhood can come up a lot in relationships.
Well, they always do. And this is the importance about learning to communicate together. Most people really have not learned that.
And have you had great success rates with your therapy when you've been counselling couples and talking to them about communication?
Well, I actually do thank you for asking, I do a relationship seminar for singles and couples, and I've taken it around the world, and it's been extremely successful.
Wow.
And couples have been able to really bond together, confront their family issues, and become partners. Not authority, not in control, partners in play. Just imagine what your life can be like. A lot of people, I have quite a few affidavits on being able to really have the relationship that they're all looking for. It's amazing what can happen when you become honest and get to know the technique on how to do that.
Wow. And do you think that that will save a lot of broken relationships in the world today?
You know, it is the key.
Communication.
Most people still love each other, really love each other, but it's the frustration of not being able to get yourself heard, not being able to express yourself, not being able to stand firm in your own values and commitment. that is important. And this is the art of our life, because if you didn't know, your body is a learning machine. It's a communicating machine. And you are in it, and you're responsible for everything.
Great. And also with your NLP program, that's neuro-linguistic programming. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Linguistic programming. You're talking about how human beings are learned creatures of behaviour and how that can stop us from achieving our successes as adults. Is that correct?
Again, you're right. Values and beliefs are the core issues that work underneath. Most people who come to me, especially for couple counselling, we do the values and the beliefs of relationship, and they have never been aware of the value that they place on each and every relationship. They're just aware of living. They're not aware of the seed issues that brought them together, what's important to them, what's really, really deep within their heart.
And so with the NLP program, is that working not only on a level of relationships, but just also on an individual level for people to change their old programming?
In everything that I do, it's returning to the self. Taking full responsibility for your own emotions, for your own reactions, for your own words, and being able to be self-contained, self-maintained, and totally responsible.
For your own reality.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Your partner or your husband or your wife is a partner in life. They're not responsible to look after you. that really needs to finish now. We're moving into the year of 2000, which is in numerology, it's the year of couple walking down the path together, hand in hand. And we're actually leaving the 1 and the 9. 1 is the self, what's wrong with me, what's going to happen for me. The 9 is sacrifice and martyrdom, and we're leaving all of that. And that's why all of you beautiful people are walking in the light of the new evolved families and realizing that life can be far more productive.
And why do you think it is that we have these learned beliefs or these programmings from childhood that can stop us from becoming the full, successful human being that we can be?
Well, there are a lot of childhood issues that stem from our family's childhood, and they are the social standings.
So society.
Absolutely religious.
Yeah, religion.
Peer pressure. Education.
Education system.
Absolutely. The school system has a lot to do with how you function as an adult. Early childhood has a lot to do with your emotion in your relationship between your team area right in your own home.
Wow, and it's amazing how it can affect you all these years later without you actually realising why things aren't working in your life.
The real truth is cause and effect always comes up and hits you in the face. What you set up now, you'll actually face before you die. The problem is if the youth that are actually doing vandalism in the street and dropping papers and everything in the beaches around Maroubra, it's quite dreadful.
Yeah.
These people are going to be the adults of the children. And they're going to be responsible for the consequence of the earth later on.
And that makes up the effect of the entire planet and its future, really, doesn't it? Like, all the children are the next future generations, leaders and politicians, and then we teach our children how to treat the earth. And
well, this is so true, because we haven't been taught that we have a responsibility to ourselves, not to anyone else, to ourselves. I'm speaking from personal experience, actually. I was very, very, very reactive. I was real rebellious. And in my early 20s, I nearly died quite a few times. And I finally realised that everybody else around me was healthy, but I was the one that was constantly ill. I was the one who was always in resentment. I was the one that people were doing things to. And then I looked at that and I said, well, if I'm the one that all this is happening to and nobody else it's happening to but me, what's wrong with me? So I began to learn about my mind, my heart, and where I was living. And then I found out that I lived most of my early life very dyslexic.
And so how did you go about healing yourself?
Oh, right. I'm having difficulty again with camera. How did I learn about healing myself?
Yeah, how did you go about healing yourself once you'd realised that that it was you that was having a problem with yourself and not with the rest of the world? How did you go about healing yourself?
I began with rebirthing.
And you teach rebirthing too, don't you?
Yes,
great. Tell us about rebirthing.
Oh, rebirthing is a fabulous spiritual experience. Rebirthing is the breath, the connected breath, the life force that flows through the body that actually releases toxins from your system. And when you're rebirthing, it takes about 2 hours to rebirth, and when you're rebirthing, you're breathing in this rapid pace, and this rapid pace that I make sure that you breathe brings up a volume of oxygen, and a lot of things happen. You can have visions, you can have emotional experiences, you can have physical experiences. And then when you get to what I call the top of the mountain, you just let go and the electrical frequency that runs through your system, there is just nothing in the world that's so true than realizing that spirit, that life force that you really are running through your own physical body. It's magic.
Because birth can actually be quite a traumatic experience for human beings, can't it? And it can actually set up a pattern for the rest of your life as to whether you're a victim or whether you're self-empowered, whether you're nurtured, whether you're not, all of that.
Yes, and there is many tests now in the medical profession that will, we're over here, we're over there. We're crossed over. Okay, the medical profession, here I am again. Okay, where they are actually monitoring babies in utero and recognizing that they have emotional trauma in the uterus because of the parents' emotional discomfort in communicating and living together.
So again, it goes back to each individual, and particularly with relationships, communication, and then their children will be passed on the knowledge of communication and so on.
Oh, look, I just want to share with everyone the journey of self-awareness is empowering. It is really empowering. Let go needing somebody to save you. You have everything inside yourself to save yourself. I did it. You can do it. I've gone from being close to death to being fully healthy. My kidneys were diseased. They're fully whole and active. My hair was straight and I was losing it. Now it's curly and I'm really, really healthy. I am a walking example of everything that I teach. You can do it. I was totally dyslexic. I never knew that I had it within me to be able to train, to teach, and to be able to hold workshops.
And you've healed a lot of people through, not only through your workshops, but also through your music that you've got here to present.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not the person who heals. When a person realizes and becomes aware, something goes off inside, and then that part, that bit, heals. Because you become aware of the magic that you are, the magnificence that you are. And the most important thing that I'd like to let everyone know is no matter what you think you are, you're always much more than whatever you ever thought you ever were, because the future's waiting for you. And the future is what you do today. So my CD...
Yes, your CD.
...is my first step out into the public production. And that's my healing CD, and it helps people to release stress. You can play it as you sleep of a night time when you're struggling to get mentally clear and emotionally calm. This tape has had tremendous results. People who are dying, people who have come from operations, people who have migraines, so many responses. So
so if people want to contact you, when are you holding your next rebirthing sessions and your NLP programs and things like that?
The NLP program, the 12-day training, begins on the 28th of November this year. The rebirthing now, I've just finished a rebirthing day last week, and there's not another one till next year, but you're very welcome to ring me, and I'm happy to send you all the brochures.
Okay, so where can we contact you?
9349-8889.
Okay, so if you'd like some more information on Gabrielle King's workshops and healing, you can call her on 9349 8889.
Thank you.
That's 9349 8889. Otherwise, you can always contact us here at CTV1 and I can pass on the information to you.
Thank you very much.
So thank you for coming on the show, Gabriella. It was an absolute pleasure having you on. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And remember, everyone, my motto, help save the planet. And if you can't help save the planet, at least help save yourself. And now we're going on to Lewis.
Thank you very much. Okay, alrighty. I'm here to tell you that we got a certificate of appreciation for the Reading Writing Hotline. Why, you ask? Because I'm about to tell you that if you want to get on down to this Reading and Writing Hotline and give them a call, you can increase your literacy skills. So all you have to do is give this number a call, 1300 655 06, or you can give us a call on 9698 2968. You should have it in speed dial by now. There it is on the screen now. 02 9698 2968. That number again. Aha. Okay, so the Reading and Writing Hotline, 1300 655 06, not to be mistaken with 9698 2968. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, and here we have a few little scenarios of people they've written in this little pamphlet, and I think they're quite nice. I want to do a welding course, but don't think I can read and write well enough. Give them a call. I want to keep my job in the local club, but have trouble writing and maths on the job. Give them a call. I can't read to my daughter and I feel like I'm missing out on something special. Give us a call, 9698 2968. I'm not going to bother you any further with anything else. You all know that they've shut down Waterloo Post Office, which is a disgrace. I said that a couple of weeks ago, and apparently they're reopening it. If anybody's got any news, give me a call, 9698 2968. It's on the screen. Don't forget the phone, 9698 2968. Thanks very much, Bindi, for that little tip. Also, there's a good play happening. A friend of mine has written it. Get down to the performance space on Cleveland Street, 5th onwards. The name of the play escapes me, but I'm sure it's very good. Not that she came in to tell me anything about it, but that's fine, because she's a friend. I'll plug it anyway. This is the Makeup Glamour ball. It's finished, so you won't be interested in that. And now, anyway, I'll go to none other than Silvana, the stand-up comedian herself, who doesn't like to be referred to as a stand-up comedian in this instance, because this is not stand-up, this is a comical performance. So please do not make that mistake when thinking of Silvana. If you have any queries on that, where that line is drawn, give us a call on 9698 2968 and Silvana will be happy to explain the difference. But right now, the comical performer, formerly known as Silvana. Give her a clap!
Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Silvana and I've got a new comedy partner with me tonight called Fluffy. It's Fluffy's first time in front of the audience, so, you know, give him a lot of support. Okay, Fluffy, ready to go? Okay. Fluffy, did you see that purple pine nut outside the door? Okay, give him another go. He's a little bit shy. We'll try it again. Fluffy, did you see the purple pine nut standing outside the door? Come on, Fluffy. Fluffy, come on, you're embarrassing me now. Please, Fluffy, please, we practice this, please. Ah, that's it. That's it. Oh, this, you know, okay, I may look intolerant, but we've practiced this again and again. It's been time and time again, and no, he lets me down, I ask him, do you think you can do it tonight in front of community TV, big audience, big studio audience? He says, sure, fine, yeah, well, okay, I believe Fluffy. But you know the problem as well, when we're coming up with material, I'm trying to feed off Fluffy and, you know, I say, well, what about this, what do you think, give me some ideas. Nothing, just sits there, nada, niente, says nothing. So now, I'm having my revenge. I want you to say goodbye to Fluffy. Yes! Say goodbye to Fluffy! You're too soft! All right, I'll let him go for this time. Piss off, you little shit. So let me get on to my stuff, because oh, here he goes. Now he's starting to talk. Yeah, now he's talking and it's too late. And he's doing the same thing that he always does. He torments me, you know. He stands behind me and he goes, mumble, 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 mumble. And he says things like devil spawn and evil girl and wicked child, you know. You can't hear him, but I can hear him. He makes the sound drop just about there. Man, I've had enough of him. That's just to prove that I can be happy and light-hearted sometimes. I'm not always heavy. And I've got some inventions. Yeah, we'll go for inventions because of being let down by the little rabbit there. Okay, invention number 1. If you have stale bread, don't chuck it out. It's so handy. You can make it as a storage container for lots of different things, such as storing your shoes. See? Keeps them really clean. Yeah? Very good. You can also store wine glasses. Yeah? See? Yeah, it's good, eh? Huh? Gives a new meaning to the word let's have a toast. Earmuffs. If you can't afford to buy a brassiere, you just walk around like that. Really handy. Yeah. Am I getting to you now? Yeah. Got the gist, yeah? Okay. Well, that's it for my inventions, except for one I'm working on. I'm not sure I'm going to put this one. It's something to do with the Olympics, but I'm just looking for a place to file that. I can see that woman thinks I'm crazy. You do, don't you? You think I'm fucking crazy. Well, I'm not. I'm normal. I have bad days and I have good days, you know, and this has got to be a pretty good day, actually. I'm having a very smooth one. Maybe I should start by telling you how my day on Friday begins. Well, it begins like this. That's me waking up. See? I'm waking up. I'm waking up again and going back to sleep and waking up. And then I muse in bed. I muse for a little while on my dreams that I've had the past night. And last night I had this great dream. I dreamt that I was sitting with Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, we're mates. We're like that. Queen Lizzie and I like that. Prince Charles is rolling a joint in the corner. And I'm saying to Queen Elizabeth, I'm saying, Queenie, you brought up your kids really well. And she's going, yeah, but I'm not so sure. I'm a little bit worried about Prince Willie. You know, he's going out with Camilla's son and he's taking loads of cocaine. So I said to her, Queenie, don't worry about it. I'll take Prince William out in my car. Yeah, I'll take him to the Blue Mountains. I'll make him be a jackaroo or something. I'll pick him up and I'll get him away from all this. So I drive my Datsun down to Taylor Square and I pick up Prince William, put him in my car, we drive off to the Blue Mountains. Yeah, we spend the day in the Blue Mountains. Yeah. Spend the day having a good time in nature. Then we come back in my car. Then we pick up Camilla Parker Bowles' son. Yeah. Then we all go to a club. Yeah. And we do loads and loads of cocaine. Yeah. Well, that's not really good, is it? Because I lied to Queen Elizabeth, didn't I? I'm not much of a friend in that dream, am I? No, not a very good friend at all. So I didn't really take care of Prince William too well. So after I've done my dream analysis, I get up, and this is me when I get up. That's me eating my cereal, and then I go like that, because that keeps me regular, that cereal. But anyway, we'll move right along. And then I suddenly realise, it's Friday. Oh my God, I haven't filled in my Centrelink form. Oh my God, my Centrelink form. Quickly, get that Centrelink form out. Find 2 employers. Oh my God, I haven't got any 2 employers that I've contacted in 2 weeks. Shit, quick, get the yellow pages. Have a look down. Here's one. No, sorry, I used that one last month. Here's another one. No, that was last week's. Oh, quickly. Oh, here's a new one. Morrissey's Management. Great. Write down Morrissey's Management. Quickly put down a phone number. Yep, find another one. Oh, make something up will do. That's good. We run down to Centrelink very, very quickly. Yes. We hand in our... Oh, we forgot to sign the form. Yes, we sign the form. Has any circumstance changed? Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. Sign the form. Hand it in. We're okay. We go home. We relax for a while. We sit and muse about the universe and other important matters. And then we have something else to eat. And then we get ready for community TV. Yeah, we do up our shoes. And we come to community TV, which is where I am now. And you may be wondering why I'm still in my pyjamas. Well, I didn't have time to get changed for Centrelink, so I just had to bolt it down to Centrelink in my PJs to get my form signed up and everything so I could get my payment. So that's very nice. And now I'm going to end on something that's always been a great desire of mine, and that is to have my own chat show like Lewis, who I'm aspiring to. Yeah, I've got posters of Lewis full size in my bedroom and a shrine to Lewis, and I sit there and I pray every morning and I go, may I be as good as Lewis, may I be as good as Lewis, may I be as good as Lewis, mantra sort of thing. So here we go. Let's pretend this is the chat show, and here's the opening. You know, crappy music. Da-da-da-da-da. I come in, I do a silly jump. I go like that at the camera, tell a stupid joke, people laugh. Tell another stupid joke, people laugh. Pinch my ear, tweak my nose, interview somebody. Now it's the end of the chat show, and I finish up with the great Marie and Donny Osmond song. May tomorrow be a perfect day. May you find love and laughter along the way. May God keep you in his tender care till he brings me my fluffy again. I do love him. Good night, everybody. Da 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 da.
I'm bored.
You're bored.
How bored, can you really get?
So tired of sitting around. We do nothing. Do you understand? Nothing. We sit, we read. It's always the same.
I've played Uno enough times by now for me to just, recite
It's not even
the
called
colours.
Uno, it's Uno.
Uno, Schmoono. Look,
Who knows?
I mean, we could debate about this all night, but
What I'd like to do, I'd love to, I don't know, get out there, get moving, get things happening, you know what I mean?
You've always wanted to be an actress.
I know, but I'd never make it, I don't have any...
You just need the experience.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
No one will take anyone with no experience. No one, have you had on-camera experience? Have you done courses? It's like, no, but I don't want to do courses. I don't want to spend my life...
I can't afford courses. I mean, I want to get behind the scenes and learn how to work cameras and audio mixers.
That would be awesome. And sound.
Crew and sound engineering and...
Be a part of something. Just be
feel
amongst
like you're
people.
in a niche.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm sure there's something we could get into.
There's nothing in Sydney.
But hang on, I heard this whisper that there's this underground community layer where we can take part in, I don't know, anything. Bands, comedy.
Yeah?
Interviews, cooking. I mean, surely there's something for everyone.
I'd like to think so.
Otherwise, I'm just going to be so bored, I'm just going to have to sit here and read this magazine a zillion times.
I've heard of CTV1.
CTV1? Yeah. That rings a bell. I don't know, somewhere in the basement of...
Somewhere in Redfern, isn't it?
Redfern,
in the depths of Redfern, in the pit, in the bottom of Redfern. I'm sure there's
cesspit
something.
that Redfern has become. No. Come on here. No, but yeah, so if you don't want to be bored
and sit around like us
and play Uno
or
or Scrabble
or Monopoly, that could go on for ages.
Yeah.
Come along.
And just hang out. Laid back studio environment.
Get involved.
That's right. 9698 2968.
9698 2968.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it for your country.
I think now we might go for a little bit of a trip from hell.
Woo! Woo! 96982968.
I think so, but I still have to check in my phone book every week when I call in.
Is that right?
It's right. It's sad but true. I always go, where's Zara's number? Oh my God, I can't find it. I'm going to have to ring someone.
So despite being on the show for the number of weeks or months that you have,
years.
you still have yet to master the phone number.
The phone number, yeah.
Do you think you could work out what this segment is?
This segment is the trip from hell, because this could be the only segment that I would talk about my travelling.
Okay. So what do you have to say for yourself?
All right.
So you just got back from overseas?
I just got back from overseas, okay. I went to India on this big spiritual journey for 3 weeks. Stop over in Hong Kong. Everything seems to be going well.
Right.
Find a hotel, meet some new friends, go shopping, go to some jazz clubs. Actually managed to catch my flight to India. Everything's going smooth.
Yep.
Meet my friend in Bombay. We find a hotel. We're still alive.
Right.
Get down to Goa. We're in paradise, cows on the beach, sun rising, crows, palm trees. Nothing could go wrong, I think.
Yep.
Taking my herbs every day and my aromatherapy and all my natural drops and you know, typhoid, malaria. Doing the meditation on the sand, doing the full bit, writing poetry.
Nothing could touch you then, could it?
Nothing could touch me. I was in Goa. I was a millionaire. Because in India, when you got $1, you're a millionaire.
Right.
You know, nothing could touch me.
Did you enrich your aura?
I enriched my aura, my well-being. I learnt all the secrets of the universe.
Were you carrying your crystals?
I bought new crystals.
Oh, right.
Ones in India. I bought crystals, new fashions, everything. I was the master of my own universe.
Right.
Nothing could touch me, I thought. But so I thought.
Don't. What happened?
So then we had this great idea. Now that we're spiritual enlightened beings. Let's go down to Bangalore and meet Sai Baba, the man,
Yes.
the one and only
Right.
Baba King.
Uh-huh.
So we think...
Is that like Burger King?
Similar to Burger King in the sense that everybody lines up to see Baba, like in really long lines.
Oh, Alibaba.
Alibaba, yeah. But not like in Aladdin, he doesn't sort of pull out swords and juggle things.
Okay.
You know, he's a bit more simplistic. But,
So you go down to Baba and you buy a donut.
Yeah, and we think,
or a
play it
burger.
safe, don't catch the train for $20. Instead, we'll fly for $200. Play it safe, why not? Money's no object. So we waste $200 flying down to Bangalore, and we've just left paradise. You know, we've sacrificed a beautiful land to meet Baba, right? Go down to Bangalore. Bangalore's a dump. The tourist office forgot to tell us that it was an absolute dump with people on the streets and no roads and elephants shitting everywhere and cows eating out of gutters and... So we get to Bangalore and find Baba's ashram. There's nowhere to sleep, nowhere to stay. We go to every hotel around the ashram. Everything's a dive. So we decide to check into one of the dives. By then, I'm in tears. Because it's just...
Because you can't handle...
Can't handle the culture shock of it all.
Right.
And then by then we both have serious diarrhea. So the diarrhea starts working, you know, the stomach starts working. So it's lovely. We go out into the streets. It's very scary. So we come back to our hotel, which is... staying at this hotel was a little bit like being a Jew in the Holocaust. It sort of had
That'd be not a good experience.
No, it sort of had that vibe about it, like plastic chairs and like sort of blood-stained hallways and metal iron staircases
So
and
the cleaner,
buckets in the toilet.
The cleaner wasn't that good, basically.
No, we didn't tip, put it that way.
Right, okay.
So we spent a night there, which was an experience, and we wake up at dawn and go and walk to Baba's ashram, you know, and we go and we meet the Baba and we pray for him, and then
what's
we go...
an ashram?
The ashram, Sai Baba's ashram.
Yeah, so what do you do in an ashram?
In an ashram, well, when people go and stay there and they go to lectures every day and they pray and meditate and they learn. And so we go down to the ashram. It was really nice seeing Sai Baba, actually. That was probably the highlight of the entire week because the trip gets worse. So then anyway, we decide, no, we need luxury. Let's get out of here and go check into somewhere nice. So we check into somewhere nice and it's expensive and we've got a balcony and a garden, you know, toilet paper. It's great toilet paper. We've got a shower. A shower.
So you didn't have toilet paper before?
No, no. In fact, we searched the whole streets of Bangalore to get toilet paper, and every time you say to an Indian man, do you sell toilet paper? They go, what? Do we sell what?
So what did you do?
They don't know.
You got diarrhea and you got no toilet paper?
Yeah, exactly. So then finally...
You don't want to elaborate on that?
No, we won't elaborate there. So then finally we check into a nice hotel and we go, let's go on a tour. We're in Bangalore, we'll take a 14-hour tour. We'll go to all the mountains and the temples and do all these amazing things. So we go on this tour at 7 o'clock in the morning. Little do we know I've actually got a stomach infection. I wake up with this fever and I think, no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I think.
Yep.
We go on the tour. Now, Indian buses are like what they are in the movies. They're old, they're rusty. Everyone's there with chickens in cages, smoking hookahs. And there's no roads. The government won't build roads. So there's just like, the whole trip's like this. Now, I've got serious diarrhea, right? And the whole trip's like this. Bumper to bumper. I get a fever of 102. I'm vomiting every 5 minutes. Just every time I couldn't go to the toilet, my stomach cramps were like this. And I'm just like sitting in the back of this bus going, oh God, praise Allah, help me. And we go up rickety up to these mountain tops. We get to this big palace. I'm too sick to even go inside. I go to the ladies' toilet. I should have just gone to a bush because this toilet was just like hell. Like I walked in, as soon as I looked at it, I chucked up in it. I then had to take off my, and do the business, and I started crying and vomiting, and the lady goes, are you okay? I said, no. And she fills up the bucket. There's not even anywhere to flush. She fills up the bucket and cleans out my toilet with buckets of water. It was beautiful. So then by then I begged Stefan, please can we go back to the hotel? I'm sorry that we have to miss the next palace and this beautiful restaurant with dancing musical fountains, but I think I'm going to die out here of malaria or something. I must have the cholera. I thought I had something. So we get into this taxi and it costs us $50 to get back to the hotel. It takes 4 hours. I'm lying in the back, hot, like a fever of 102, just praying for water, and he's just putting water all over my face. I couldn't go to the toilet for 4 hours, but I needed to go every 5 minutes. So I had these stomach cramps like I was about to give birth, and the whole time I'm going in the back of this really filthy old Indian taxi stuck in traffic in India. It was just trip from hell. And the lovely thing is we tell the cab driver, I'm really sick, this is just hell, we need to get to the hotel. He decides to stop for I got telephone break. So he goes...
Well, he just stops the cab.
And I just like look up and go, no, please, God, help me. No, please, I need a doctor. You don't understand.
But he's going to make a phone call.
So he goes off to make a phone call, and I said, I don't trust this Indian guy.
Who's he ringing?
Well, he doesn't ring anyone. He rings a mate, and the new driver comes to finish the journey.
They do a tag team taxi driver.
And this new driver pretends that
you wore him out, Scott.
Oh, I did.
You had to get a replacement. No, I can't take any more. Replacement.
So then this new driver...
There it is. Next one's in.
Exactly.
Okay, where you want to go?
Exactly. And the new driver pretends that he can't speak English, doesn't know where to go, and needs more money to get us back to the hotel. So we just go, anything you want, as much money as you want, I just need a doctor. And so then we get stuck in traffic, and it was just the most hellish day of my entire life. I thought I was going to die of the cholera out in here. Apparently I was mumbling things in the back of this cab like, God doesn't exist. There is no God.
Well, there you go. That's why.
That's why. So then finally we get back to this hotel, and I'm like this, being dragged out of this taxi going, oh, help me. I get carried up in this really nice hotel, and all the Indians, like, they don't realise that staring at you for more than 30 seconds actually becomes quite rude. And so they're like this at me everywhere. Like, the fact that I'm white is enough, and the fact that I'm looking tragic is even more. So I get up to this hotel room, completely pass out. The next thing I know, I wake up and there's this doctor flipping me over, this Indian doctor, pouring cold water down my whole body, trying to get my temperature down. So I'm just waking up going, help me. And he's like sticking needles in my ass and putting pills down me.
So he made you a heroin addict.
Yeah, oh, he made me well though, that doctor. I did like him. I didn't know. I was a bit iffy about the fact that he was sort of stripping me down with water and sort of probably having a good look at the same time. Didn't know about all that, but I didn't care. When you're that ill, you're like, okay, perv at me, whatever, but you tell me.
This guy, he's a doctor, he's a professional, you know? I mean,
yeah, even if he is an Indian man. Like, I've never been racist in my life, but God, these Indian men, like, they just look at you like this. Yeah, and it's just like, no, there's something a bit saucy about those guys.
You obviously don't go to the same pubs I go to.
No, they don't. You come again. They don't. So that was pretty much sort of wrapped up my trip from hell, but not really, because we'd spent so much money on this flight, and we actually had planned after the one-day trip out in the mountains to then spend a day on this beautiful boat going around a pond to like lotus flowers and all these things, but we ended up spending the next 24 hours in a hotel room watching Channel V. Now that might be okay in Australia to hang out in a hotel room watching Channel V, but no, in India,
you
Channel
V. You want to be out
V.
in amongst it.
Oh yeah, exactly. And we're sitting in this hotel room. We can't eat. We've both got diarrhea. Taking tablets, watching Channel V. Now Channel V is just nothing but Indian video clips, and so it's all but they're really influenced by America, so then they'll start doing hip hop dancing. And it's just like, no. And then every 5 minutes they play Ricky Martin, shake your boom boom, shake your boom boom. And it's like, oh Ricky, look, you're very cute, but like this is really too much. And then they play Mambo number 5.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Oh, so every 5 minutes I watch.
But come on, like you spewed your guts out, you diarrheaed yourself, silly.
Yeah.
Was there a currying there somewhere or what?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Now, it was my fault because on Stefan's birthday, that was the guy I was travelling with, we decided to go out sightseeing and we end up at this lake. Now, in India, a lake is more like sewerage. So we're there at this lovely lake going, okay, let's have some lunch. I shouldn't have eaten at this restaurant. This restaurant was like nothing I've ever seen before, but stupidly I had some noodles and an ice cream. Ice cream and noodles. And that was the end of me. That was the end. There was no more curry in a hurry after that.
No.
That was the end.
You can't go from the hot right down to the cold.
I know.
You gotta have the, variations.
That sort of did me in.
You gotta have like the cucumber and yogurt, and then and then go down to the ice cream.
I know. Well, I should have taken your advice, Lewis.
Well, if you'd have paid for me to come along, I could have taken care of everything. You wouldn't have had to pay extra for the taxi because I just would have bailed the guy out, mate. But the offer wasn't made.
And then because of that, I had a trip from hell. But apparently,
was there any highlights at all, Scott?
Okay,
you paid all this money. How much did it cost you all up?
Oh, Stefan spent
Roughly.
$6,000.
Stefan, was he a hairdresser by any chance?
No, no. Stefan was my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's not, what does he do for a living?
He actually does. He works for a company and they make heating and cooling systems in Germany.
Right.
Yeah, a bit of a handyman, I guess. Always handy to have around, a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't much good to you over in India, was he?
No, apart from the $6,000. I mean, it just
that's why he's the ex, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. But it was just like, it was just absolute hell. I mean, on the last day, it didn't matter how sick we were, we've got to go and see a few things. So we get into a rickshaw, which is like a little car with 3 wheels, no doors, there's no traffic signals, no road rules.
And the guy's running in front.
Yeah, well, they've got like a little vroom, vroom, and they sort of head off around town and they take you wherever you want to go, and it's an absolute living nightmare, and they just want your money. And so we went to a few shops and went to a couple of temples, took a few photos, spewed a bit more, went to a couple of toilets and diarrheaed a bit more, and got some souvenirs, and just finally went, oh my God, what an absolute nightmare, let's just get on a plane.
So how long were you there for?
Altogether in India?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks.
Right.
Hong Kong was amazing. The first 10 days in India was brilliant, and then just the last sort of 4 days was just hell. And the worst thing was that the last 4 days was when we'd planned all our best stuff. We'd planned all these mountain trips and boat trips, and forget it. It was all ruined, and it was ruined over a 10-cent ice cream and a 15-cent bowl of noodles.
So there you have it. When in India, don't get your curry and your ice cream all in one go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
I think there's something in that for all of us, don't you,
I think there is
Scott?
something in that for all of us, Lewis. I'm not quite sure what.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Do you think that's a bit sort of hellish? Does that sound hellish enough?
Yeah, it sounds a bit shameful, really, that you spent all that money and all that time and you basically just diarrhea
the whole time.
Throughout the whole trip.
I know,
but,
and the aim of the game was to go to India to put on weight, but it didn't sort of happen.
Right.
I lost it all again. And I think that it's quite brave of me to actually admit to everyone that even though I went on this amazing spiritual journey, the end of it was actually living hell.
Right.
Everyone wants to say, yeah, I had the best time. No, it's all a myth. It doesn't happen in India.
So thanks very much, Sky. And the message also being, if you want to fatten Sky up, give us a call, 96982968. Take Sky out for a meal where she's not going to diarrhea herself silly and in some way, puke or whatever. Keep an eye on her. Don't let her go to the toilet unsupervised because she's lost a lot of weight and we're very concerned. 96982968. Take Sky out for a meal. Right now we're going to go to a tape, and the tape is Sky.
The tape is
Lewis. Is it of you puking in India, is it?
No.
Oh, we missed that one, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, should have taken a camera.
Photos.
Should have taken a camera. Anyway, over to the video.
You're back to the wall, you're feeling small. Now what could be the problem? It's all just a game, it's all the same. I thought I heard you tell them. You start acting tough and I just push it off, 'cause that don't scare me.
Message, message. Dance music is taking over the globe. We bring you this latest update
from our show, Not Yet Classified.
Welcome. Hey. A little opening skit for you. I'm Jay.
I'm Bindi.
And we have our show Not Yet Classified for you again this week, where we investigate electronic underground of Sydney.
That's right, and the reason why we came through with that powerful opening statement was because we feel that dance music is taking over the globe, not necessarily in the clubs, but also in advertising.
It's spreading everywhere. 5-10 years ago, people were saying, it's a passing fad, it'll be over, like what yo-yos and all the rest, but it keeps on growing and growing and growing.
And growing so much that it's stemming into ads that feature, rugby, when predominantly years ago it was actually like that male rock artist.
Jimmy Barnes singing with
Tina Turner, of course. So now it's actually sort of breaking out, and some of the backing tracks to not only rugby ads, but everything from toothpaste through to shampoo, and
anything that can be sold is being sold with dance music. And I'm really sorry to see the end of Jimmy Barnes on all our television screens so often.
Shocking.
So we've definitely had to deal with some changes and adjustments, but it's the way of the future.
That's right. And they're now targeting the youth market these days with dance music in a lot of commercials, and sort of the 30+ market as well.
There's H2Go, the water ad where the girl goes into the club with her massive platforms and comes out a metre shorter with her heels all burnt up. She's been dancing so hard. This is like mass market kind of thing. Now, I don't know if we should...
Tampon ads, when she's in the toilet and you hear the music thumping outside. It's that whole market I think they're catering for.
Yeah, I was really tempted into buying a pack of tampons, but supermarket shelf, I realised it was just the music.
Yeah, but no, everything, products are changing, We've got now stamina and endurance drinks that are targeted behind the dance music. Red Bull, V, Guarana. And then also our jargon and our everyday slang terms are also being altered through to dance music.
Yeah, I think the advertisers kind of want to be seen as on the cutting edge, kind of with the latest trend, and they see dance music as that. And the jargon, I think, in a lot of the street cred magazines uses words that kind of develop purely out of the dance culture, the kind of dance parties, the period afterwards, the period before, the whole
That's
energy.
Right. Yeah, so we thought we'd bring you just that relevant advertising news flash.
Yep.
But what's on?
Well, there's a pretty exciting day tomorrow. Reclaim the Streets is on, this time in Newtown. As always, we're not sure of the exact secret location. It is always kept a secret up until the end, so that...
Head to Newtown, definitely.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
That'll be a big one. Like lots of moving electronic music, moving people, protesting, trying to get all the cars off the streets of Sydney, so that...
Less smog, guys.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to be wearing masks in a couple of years?
And don't you dream of, instead of being trapped in smoggy stopped traffic down King Street in Newtown, that you could just walk down the street, there'd be people to talk to, cafes,
markets.
Yep, the world of the future.
And tonight, if you are going out and about, Macquarie Uni is hosting Filtered, which is $10 to go along to, $6 for members. So that could be you doing that tonight. There was what else was happening tonight?
There's a Bendy at the Dendy, I believe. We haven't actually checked that one out yet, but it's meant to be great. It's nice that the Dendy is now being turned into regular club night, so it's not just the occasional brilliant one-off.
Friday night's Bendy, and then Scissors, Rock and Paper on Saturday night.
Yep.
Hosting, Friday night's like the deep, dirty house, really sketchy, kind of all over the shot. And so they're things that you should definitely get along to. New Year's Eve is fast approaching us, and I just want to mention Astro Funk 2000, which the lineup is so sweet. It's primary and friendly and endorphin as one aspect of it. Drum and bass, you've got Matt and Kayla and Frenzy. House, Kate Munro, trance, busy. It's going to be really cool. So I would check that one out for New
Well,
Year.
yeah,
if you're
mobile
looking at
home tickets have apparently already sold out. That's the big party on Bondi Beach with Carl Cox, and I think Endorphin is going to be there as well.
A lot of DJs spreading their wings at that night.
Maximum wages, maximum earning potential in that one night or a couple of nights.
However long it lasts for you.
It is the Millennium Festival.
And just with another club that is opening up, it's going to be in the new Fox Studios, and it's apparently bigger than home, so it's something that will be on a grand scale. And also what they're doing at Fox Studios is Sanity Music has opened up, and they've got a dance arena which is totally dedicated 100% to dance music, and it occupies a whole floor. This is excellent, just sort of getting the word out there, so it's good that, you know, Fox can actually incorporate all sorts of music.
Yeah. One other club you might like to check out on a Saturday night is Basics at Club 77. It's meant to be a deep progressive house night, but kind of a little bit smoother maybe than the normal Club 77 Friday night style.
Yeah, that's right. And tomorrow, the 6th, Saturday, which we all know is whether we say yes or no to becoming a republic. I go yes, so that's just my sort of key throw in there. But secondhand dance music is available from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday the 6th, at the Baptist Centre Hall, corner of Burton and Palmer Street, Darlinghurst. This is where you can pick up old vinyls, old, you know, unreleased things that haven't been out and about, and you know, just collector's items, stuff that you don't actually see in all the mainstream shops. So, you know, if you're into sort of collecting a few goodies, that would be one to go and do.
So very varied things happening this weekend. I believe we've got even a Scrabble competition is coming to town, which...
Now, you know,
how can you resist?
If you can't go out and dance, then you might as well play Scrabble, because it's worldwide now, and yeah, we thought this was hilarious. Scrabble players from around the world are going to Melbourne for a world championship.
Personally, I'm really offended that Melbourne got it over Sydney, but you know, what can you do? What can
crowds
you do?
It would attract would be insane.
Phenomenal.
I mean,
maybe Sydney didn't have a big enough capacity. I mean, we've got the Olympics and stuff, but Scrabble.
I got 8 words the other night, so.
Wow, Bindi, wow, congratulations.
I know. So yeah, that was one we also thought was hilarious. And also, if you've been watching the news, animals with 2 heads. Now, I know South Park's delved into, you know, women with dead fetuses and stuff, but this is actually a turtle with 2 heads.
And it's real.
And it's real. It's not cartoon animated. So we just thought, you know, the Scrabble, the turtle, throw them in. It was something
More
we found
interesting events
amusing.
for the weekend. We don't want you to think that we're narrow-minded in our focus at all. Get the full range of activities happening. We've got some CDs for you again this week as well. We've got BPM has very kindly donated their pick of the week, which is Sympathy in Chaos. It's basically kind of psychedelic dub, which is interesting. The psychedelic is kind of more common in the heavy trance, the kind of wow wow noises mixed into the trance. So this is like much more chilled out music. It's really, really nice, the kind of thing that you really want to drift off and listen to and kind of transport you to another dimension, another planet. That's Sympathy in Chaos. Brilliant one to check out.
Found at BPM, which is, what's the address there?
It's at 255B Crown Street in Darlinghurst. It's actually just behind Route 66, just down Goulburn Street. Yeah, and they can help you with all your drum and bass, techno, trance, you name it, go there. They've got a specialist for it.
That's right. Another pick of the week is Skankatronics. This, I mean, if we want to go with the electro acid dub kind of feel to it, which is what it states there, is really amazing. It has totally different sounds to it, but it is very hard. And there are times where it is actually trippy and your head hurts and you're feeling a little bit like the pressure's getting a bit much. But that is Skankatronics, and if you like it hard, then you'll like it with this, from Central Station.
Also from Central Station, we've got a Prototype. It's the new Seb Fontaine CD. He released an amazing one with the Global Underground series, really, what you're meant to be able to hear at Bindi at the Dendy. Very deep, dirty house, and this is apparently him kind of going in a new direction. He says he's trying to get away from playing the mass tunes that everyone is going to absolutely adore on the dance floor, but that don't really have any character or soul. So he's tried to mix in a bit of techno with his deep, dirty house.
You didn't think he pulled it off?
Well, I mean, no, really. I found it really, really boring. Obviously, that wasn't the intention. I don't know whether, I just wasn't able to access that.
You can't like them all, hey?
No, you can't, but it was a disappointing one because he's an amazing DJ, and I just think that CD was maybe a little experiment in a way.
Science Funkton is one that definitely takes the cake. Drum and bass backbeat a lot throughout. Jazz elements, not really many vocals, the occasional throw in at the beginning of the first couple of tracks, but more voiceovers, which is what I prefer a lot more. But yeah, definitely deep drum and bass, and the kind of trumpet sounds that occasionally fly in.
Excellent. One for the stoners out there, Arabian Nights. This is produced by Hashish Studios, and it's really, really nice. There's a bit of drum and bass in there. It's generally pretty chilled.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why, they did that for stoners.
And it actually provides like cookies and munchies at the back as well as part of sample products.
So it really is a great CD to go and get. Arabian Nights has got a kind of interesting, I don't know, I suppose Middle Eastern flavour to it, which is not kind of hit you over the head, but nice and subtle. So yeah, nice one for a change.
Great. And this is my absolute fave, Funk Electric. It's on the Hydrogen Jukebox label, and it's Funk Electric. Very, very cool, very funky. Electronic, sort of the Grandmaster Flash images, the early electronic periods where the keyboard just was the ruler of the kingdom, and it brings it out. It's actually what we're currently listening to.
Excellent.
So I would definitely say if you have to get any of them, get that one.
Well, I would say don't get that one, get this one. It's Sonic Animation. This is an amazing group from Melbourne. I'd never ever heard of them before. Apparently they have
He lives in the closet.
Apparently they've had a bit of success with a couple of singles, I think. But this just rocked. It's instead of disc 1 and disc 2, which can be so boring, there's disc 1 is Orchid and disc 2 is Afterworld.
And they are so different.
Yeah, it kind of
Like,
changes styles all through it. It's always kind of uplifting, I suppose, and but the transition from one style to another is so smooth and so beautiful that you're constantly interested, you're constantly entertained, but all following
different
a nice vibe
trip hop
there,
trance. So. It does combine actually all elements. It's very diverse and it surprises you. We listened to it last night and just couldn't get enough. So there are
Picks for the
CDs
week.
Thanks to Central Station Records, which
and
is
one from BPM as well.
Yeah, 46 Oxford Street, Darlinghurst. And we do have another segment for you tonight.
Don't worry, it's
That's
not
right.
all over.
Don't forget to vote tomorrow, and if you're into Scrabble, we got it covered. And
on now to Film Forum. We'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.
Ya.
Hi, welcome to Film Forum. Tim filling in for Erin again. I've got 3 films for you this week. I stepped in to see Soft Fruit, which is a new Australian film. A few players that have been around for a while, but not in a big sense, and they combine well to make a great feature, as well as some new talented newcomers like Sasha Haller, who was on Praise, and Russell Dykstra put in an amazing performance as the son in this family. It's basically a story that, I won't spoil the story to tell you that the lead lady dies. What happens though is how she dies, and it's a beautiful story about dealing with death in a dignified way, and also the little flights of fancy that some people like to take. At first I was worried that it would depress me, but one of the best things that happens in this film is it marks very heavily the death of quirky Australian cinema. I mean, we've all been through, I think, too many films where it's just been an overload of quirk. It was great at the start, but I think we've all grown up and matured over that. Last year started it with The Interview, Head On, and radiance, showing a maturity of Australian film that meant that we could compete on the international market without having to resort to, oh, aren't we funny little Australians? And Soft Fruit carries that further. These are people that are real people, really believable. It's a true family, and you see all of their failures and all of their successes. And the beautiful thing is that Christina Andreeff, in her writing and directorial debut, has balanced this cast perfectly. So I hate to be one to just bend over and praise, but I'd say 5 stars, worth every penny of $12.50. Go and see this film. If you see 2 films this year, see this one twice. On to the other films. There were I've leapt ahead of the market. I'm reviewing Summer of Sam. Now this is Spike Lee's take on the summer of 1977, which in Australia was what Malcolm Fraser had stepped in after Gulf Whitlam and things. But in New York, there was a killer calling himself the Son of Sam, and he was going around and he just shooting people in their cars when they're making out in lovers' lanes and things like that. Not a very fun guy to have around. The good thing that Spike has done with this is to take it away from focusing on this mad psychotic serial killer and letting us know what else was happening in the summer and the sort of boilovers that went around there. Spike Lee is always controversial. In this one, it was a bit hard to recognise as a Spike Lee film because it's basically centred around Italian Americans, which is something that he's only sort of touched on before. I think it was an ambitious thing and done well, though a lot of people will disagree with me, I know, but that's one of the beauties of Spike Lee. But I'd have to say that this one was worth $10 on the scale, and that then takes me to the Blair Witch Project. Now, the Blair Witch Project has become one of the most anticipated films in Australia thanks to a great marketing hype following their show-stealing performances in Sundance and then Cannes earlier this year. I was lucky enough to see it at the latter. A friend of mine had seen it first and he said, come and see this film. This is the best film of the festival. This is the one that everyone's going to remember. I thought that's a pretty big call because there were some great films there, some of which haven't come out to Australia yet, some of which, like Summer of Sam, are coming out now. I went along and I felt ripped off. I felt duped. I thought, what the hell did he see in this film? So I asked him when we got out of the cinema, I'm like, Robin, what did you drag me into that piece of crap for? And he explained, oh, sorry, mate, I walked in half an hour late. And then it all made sense. If you were to walk into the cinema, already darkened, with no expectations, not knowing what this film is about, and just watch what happens after the first half hour, it would seriously blow your socks off. It's independent filmmaking that's really cutting edge, and there's some truly scary performances and some really scary moments. One of the most amazing things about this film is that it took the Hollywood bigwigs and everyone by storm. It was made by a couple of guys basically operating out of their backyard. I think the total cost of making the film was under $40,000, including all of the stock and everything like that. And then they got the distribution after Sundance, and it's taken off from there. And I think that's the best thing about the film, is that it took the Hollywood execs, shook them by the throat, and then dropped them just before they died, and so that they could realise that we, the film-going public, need more to see than just The Haunting and other sort of, pulped out crap that they keep spoon-feeding us. So, with that in mind, I'll have to rate this one 3 different ways. I'd say, for the average film-goer, it's only really worth a $5. If you can get along and see it on a cheap night, do it. If you're interested in independent film and the way it moves, then it's worth $10 to you. If you're into horror and independent film, and you're into making your own films and seeing how you can get about marketing them, then it's worth every bit of $12.50 to you. In closing, I'd just like to say that you'll see things in your local cafe, missing posters and everything like that. that's the prelude to the hype that is Blair Witch Project. It's sneaking up on you now. And if you see someone sneaking into the cinema half an hour late, that's me, because the first half hour is unbearable. Enjoy your films.
Thanks, Tim. That was Film Forum. And this is the close, the end, the finale.
The end. Bring out the violins.
Indeedy,
It is over.
Hey, check out this.
Is that you, Lewis, on a good day?
That's me on a good day.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
You're looking quite spunky there. Can I go out with you on a date?
That was
next
my
time
holiday
you-
from hell.
Okay.
That was one of my holidays from hell. So next time you think you're having a bad time, just look at that and remember what I said.
Okay.
Now that's actually Hey Homo.
Homo, is that hey homo? Wouldn't that be a little bit offensive saying that to someone? Hey homo.
I don't know. Just says Hey Homo, yeah,
Hey,
Homo sapien.
Oh, so maybe it's like, yeah, maybe it is okay.
Why
in this
not
day
come
and
home
age.
with me?
Oh, like voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's a little bit easier to say.
No
in
need to
French.
show
Little
off.
bit, a little bit less
CJ
subtle.
Sveta, $20 tickets, 11 p.m. till late, 12th of November.
Oh, okay. Are you going to be there?
No.
Oh,
But,
well, then I'm not going to be there either.
Oh,
I'm not going unless you're going.
Good call. Well,
Yeah.
you don't get out much then, because I don't get out much, so
Oh, I better get a new boyfriend then.
I think so.
Actually, do you know, I went on a date last night.
Did you?
I did. I met this nice boy, and he took me to the embassy in Double Bay, and he bought me a bottle of Moët in Chandon. I'm not even lying.
What do you... Okay. So,
It's true. And then this morning he picked me up in his sports car convertible and drove me to work.
yeah, what sort of car was it?
Oh, well, I'm not that familiar with cars, but it was blue. It didn't have a roof. It was really fast and it had really low doors and it looked really brand new. Like, I sort of didn't want to get in.
Sky, he's what he's done, okay, is a classic thing.
Oh, he's gone and hired the car.
No, he's gone to the car yard, he goes, can I take it for a test spin? He's come by, picked you up, dropped you off at work. You're thinking the guy's a bloody millionaire. Forget about it. I know this guy inside out, don't worry. He's me about 2 years ago. Anyway, we come to the end of the show, Sky.
Unfortunately.
You'll have to keep us updated with Mr. Sports Car.
I will.
riveted.
I'm going on another date next Thursday with a different boy. He asked me which restaurant I'd like to go to. I said Prunia's because it's my favourite.
You said, Indian. Curry.
Ayo, curry and a hurry. No, I want him to spend mullah. I can go out and buy curry for $5 myself on Oxford Street.
So you're going, where are you going?
Well, we're actually going down to, it's called Hugo's in Bondi. Apparently it's very expensive and lovely. I haven't been there myself, but I'm going on Thursday night. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that, that I've got a few dates happening.
Yep, great. Okay, we're getting the wine and...
The date from hell.
The date from hell is going to be in my new segment opening next week.
And you have to bring him in. If he's not interested in community television, he's not worth knowing at all, basically.
That's true.
Isn't it?
No, that's
the
right,
ultimate
Lewis.
test, I think.
It is.
So get on the phone, bring the boyfriends, bring the girlfriends down. 698.
298. 296. Hey, I've got it. 96982968. Never again will I look in my phone book to call Zara.
It's a proud moment for us
It
all here at
is.
CTV1. That's the end of the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
See you next Friday.
See you next Friday. Have a good week.
Hey. So he's got money.